Warning: the content in this video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing shared here should be considered financial advice. Trading futures, stocks, or any financial instrument involves significant risk and may not be suitable for all investors. I highly recommend consulting a financial advisor and starting with paper trading, simulation, and doing your own research before risking real money. All right, greetings everybody. Welcome to another Sunday Open. This is A-Team Trading Strategies. Yeah, Sunday Open before Memorial Day. So markets will be closed tomorrow, but we have an opportunity to try to make some monies tonight. So I will be continuing on the prop firm account from Tradeovate. This eval account here. Our goal is to hit 53,000. Don't want to do it all tonight, but hopefully we can put another 1,000 on there. And we're going to be a little bit more conservative. You know, we're not going to play it too loose. We want to try to win. So we're going to take our time. Try to get good entries. So let's see how the open behaves. We got 3 minutes. T minus 3 minutes. So if we're looking, see what happened here. You know, had that sell off at the end of the day. So at the beginning, you know, news. I don't know if it was news or anything. I mean, it's a good excuse, but you know, Trump tweeted some tariff threats. He didn't say he was going to do it, but he said, you know, possible. They just got to get their stuff together. Old EU, and he didn't like what Apple was doing. So, but the day. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. It's right here. This is it. And he didn't like what Apple was doing, so yeah, market sell off. Whoop whoop. That was before the New York session opened. But once the New York session opened, we found support here and then open, and then we were just up the rest of the day, as I thought, and then sell off towards the end. So no biggie. Just seems like normal pullback to me. It did get a little deeper than I thought, but you know what? It works. It landed within the range. I was saying on the SPY 575 to about 580, and sure enough, it dipped down here twice. Twice, right? Yeah, one, two. Well, yeah, that was the initial one. Then it went a little deeper. Okay, but I think we're on our way back. Contrary to what a lot of other people think, and I could be dead wrong, but we're just gonna have to play it by ear. But my theory is, well, it is the Asian session right now, so we may have a dip, but I don't think we're gonna be going below this area here. So here we are. So it starts off going down. So we're gonna go ahead and probably try to DCA into a position here. We're actually right in the middle of the range. So let's see what she does. On the higher time frames, we are oversold. So the first candle is turning big red here. Turn that off for now. And I have the lion up because we just don't know yet. We'll have to see a trend form. But we will wait. So that was actually a gap up at the market open, if you notice. I think it looked like a gap up to be, and then we came down. So for whatever that's worth, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and buy. I am on a bullish bias. No stops. We're just gonna manually watch it for now. See if this gets into the overbought area. Okay, so that's a good one. 75 for the first. We're gaining a little bit. All right. That was a good trade for the first part of it. So I have this area marked off. That's the POC from the previous. If I can turn this back on here. See, that's our. I would say this is our short-term demand zone right now, which we just popped up out of. So the next level is really right here. That's where we'll see more action. This is just the first candle though, so we don't want to get too impatient. We're coming up into oversold territory. I'm going to look for a pullback back into the zone before I buy again. And we'll just do one contract again. Just in case our timing is a little off, we'll DCA. If not, we'll just keep taking the win. All right. We're 30 seconds away from forming our first 5-minute candle. It's looking like a doge right now with a wick, larger wick to the downside coming up out of this demand zone. Let's see what the first 3 candles will tell us. And let's see where the absorption is really going to be coming from. At the moment, at least. Let's see if there's no players in there yet. It's just kind of retail doing their thing, it looks like. Okay. We're just not going to come in yet. I'm just not seeing any signs for a good entry just yet. I don't expect to see any buyer absorption. What I mainly expect to see is it to dip back down, and we're going to start seeing seller absorption to go back up. Or it could just go straight up. I don't know. We're coming to overbought areas right now, so I do expect a little pullback here sometime. Let's see what it looks like on the 1 minute. 1 minute is probably extremely overbought right now, yeah. So we'll keep our eye on the 1 minute real quick. Waiting for that to just come on back. We're at the our VWAP is not very wide at the moment, so definitely not much volume, but that's typical of the Asian session opening. We're kind of at the top of the VWAP still. Let's see if it breaks through and gets to the middle. Oh, there it goes. Well, overbought, but it's still going. Boy, I don't want to FOMO in. I kind of feel like it. I'm tempted to, but no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. We're going to wait for a good pullback. So what we're going to see is this VWAP expand, and then we'll have better targets on the way up. I could short, but nah, I don't want to get cute. Let's go back to the 5. Big candle. Big candle on low volume and a thin order book. Big wick. So come on back down. Got to go back to the 1 minute though. So it looks like the interest is really up here. Let's see if it breaks this level. Yeah, broke through easy. Still very thin. Looks like we're trying to recover that that drop at the end of Friday. Well, actually, we already did. That was fast, huh? That was fast. Still extremely overbought on the 1 minute. So equal amounts of volume. The pressure is really definitely towards the buy side right now. Okay, let's see. Here we are. Yeah, ain't much orders to be taken out at all. So I would buy, but man, that RSI it's just way up there. All the short term right now. 1 more minute left. 1 more candle. And we'll probably have a good pullback here. It could just be an initial setup to go down, honestly. So we shall see. We shall see. Hmm. I'm not so sure if it's going to even slow down. All right. Looks like we're slowing down a bit. We're about to open up our third 5 minute candle. Look at that huge green candle. Spiked right back up, taking out that previous lower, taking out the previous day's, no, the previous day's high. That was the high of the New York session. We just took out the high of the New York session. That was a real fast move. So yeah, I mean, if you ask me, I think somebody in Asia knows, hey, China's about to make a good deal, and any deal is going to be good. So, yeah, I'm expecting rockets next week. Honestly, yeah, possibly, very possible that we reach all-time highs before the week is done. But we'll see. We'll see. This is contrary to most of the smart traders that I know. They're all expecting drops and pullbacks, but you know they've been wrong consistently for the past couple of weeks. I've been wrong too. You know, my timing was way off on that pullback. Unfortunately, I got wiped out on my puts. I was just a day. I don't know. No, I was way early. I was like a week early, actually. Probably 5 days early. But yeah, that thing just kept grinding higher, and you're like, man, the market has to come back. But the market don't have to do anything. It just does what it wants. So here we go. We're coming back down. I'm gonna wait for a deeper pullback here. We're still in overbought territory right now. But I don't know. This thing's got so much momentum. You know what? We're gonna DCA. We're gonna buy one. See if it has any more room to go up, and we'll buy another one when it get a deeper pullback here. And let's just see if this is just a setup, but I don't think so. Looks like a normal pullback to me. Or at least some consolidation. You know what? We'll take it. That pushes us up over 1,000. So we're a third of the way there officially. Oh yeah, and something to celebrate today. I have 12 subscribers. So we just hit over the double-digit mark on the subscribership. So 40 more, and then we can be able to do this live. So if you're watching, thank you for subscribing if you're already subscribed. But if you would like to get this project going, you know, my goal is to not just trade alone and entertain folks, although I will, but looking for people that want to be engaged, you know, and we can have fun together and trade as a team, set up a poll, and we'll trade together. I think that would be awesome. So 10 minutes looking overbought, 5 minutes looking overbought. We probably definitely have a short opportunity here. I just don't want to do it. So I'm not that good. I just want to go with the trend right now. You know, everybody's got like some people have awesome indicators that they use that they can rely on, but I'm just going volume and RSI, and that's pretty much it. Volume profile I'll use too. But yeah, I'm not really one to just catch up and, you know, be able to play a certain range until it actually becomes super clear. Then I'll try that out. But as of right now, yeah, not feeling it. Not feeling it. So we're seeing tick up in volume. So we're seeing some resistance so far. This actually might be really good for a short. But again, not going to do it. There's not much meat on the bone anyway. I'm just going to wait until I get a better long entry. Because let's just here, I'll give you my prediction for now. So I'm seeing this, right? We're gonna pull back, maybe bounce up again, pull back, and then we're off. All right, and that's my prediction right now. Let's see how that plays out. Just for fuzzies. But yeah, look at us. Look at us playing around up here. It's gotta fall sometime, right? Yeah, that's good. I am recording, so good to go. Good to go. Hope everybody has a wonderful Memorial Day tomorrow. Memorial Day is always a good thing. I'm not one. I'm not much for holidays, but I always do like, you know, Independence Day and Memorial Day. I think they're important holidays, you know, for us as a nation anyway. It's always important to remember, like, you know, you're not just given all this opportunity in the United States. It didn't come for free. Many men and women laid down their lives and shed their blood for us to give us this, to set their children and future generations up to carry on the torch of liberty, you know, and that's it's nothing to scoff at. So God bless you guys on this Memorial's Day Eve. But looks like it's working out, kind of. Let's see if it finds support at this level here. That would be interesting. That would show a lot of bullish momentum to start off with. But I do expect, you know what? This actually might be a steep drop right here, all the way back down, below the bottom band of the VWAP to go back up. Not sure, but we'll see. We could just be leaving this area behind. The next significant area of price interest, at least, this is just marking off previous POCs, right? And I think this was like Thursday, maybe. But this will be the next significant area we're looking for. So all I need is that pullback, and I might just hold up until we get here. We're under the one standard deviation of VWAP right now. We are overbought on the 1 and 5 minute. 10 minute, I think we're still, yeah, we're getting there. But on the higher time frames, we are still going to be, especially the 1 hour. I don't know. The boy, that recovered fast. So who knows? This could just be a bounce to go further down, but we'll have to see how this plays out. We got enough candles now, so I'm going to keep it on the 5 minute and see what happens. Because we're overbought on the 5 minute too. As soon as we get some relief, we'll look at going long again. And I don't regret not holding this and adding to whatever, because you know what, I'm not getting greedy. I want to play it a little bit more conservative, like I was telling you guys on this prop firm account, because the first two I blew kind of fast, and I don't know, just don't want to do that again. There we go. Yeah. Go let it work out like this. This goes down a little bit. There we go. Definitely does look like it's due for a drop, though. 1, 2, 3. And where are we seeing the resistance? It's just a new level of resistance. This is probably, you can probably adjust this now. This is interesting. I kind of want to go for it, but at the same time I don't. RSI is keeping me from doing that. Had a little pop up. That's confirmation to a lot of folks to go ahead and go long. So their stop losses are going to be right down here if they're trading the 5 minute. 1 minute, you'll probably see a big drop through this candle. Question is, are there any retail traders on the market right now? I don't know. I do not know. But as much as I want to go short, I don't mind not taking too many trades today. Gonna be patient. I'm gonna wait for the pullback. As much as I would love to short it, but I just don't want to get too cute. Because, yeah, we're overbought on the RSI, but I've seen it overbought. It just continue to grind higher on lower volume. So Just need a little bull flag or something. At least some more consolidation. At least some more consolidation. We just been hanging out here. The longer it goes, though, I might just go ahead and go in. Because, yeah, it'll be a fast, quick drop in and out. Might get a good chunk of it. Let's see. Not yet. But if it stays within this range for like 2 or 3 more candles, doing it. So we're reaching that previous POC. And POC means point of control. All that means is that at this price level, there was a lot of volume. Yeah. It's not going to be like right to the penny. It's just kind of a range, Like these bars. But yeah, that's where it was on Thursday. I can move it up a little bit. So we're going to be looking for it to stop some people out at the bottom here. Yeah, it's not done yet. See, I'm glad I didn't go short just yet. Boy, still wants to go. Well, you go on with your bad self. We're about to hit the previous high of day. Yeah, there we go. Man, I love it when most people are wrong. It just like confirms my theory that the market just plays everybody with the news and whatever, the smart experts. It's just how it goes. We're just, man, so much propaganda and psyops going on. Well, this ain't working out. I'm gonna delete this. I have no idea what's going on right now. People would be asking, right? It's so funny. There probably is news. I don't know, but everybody would be like on a live watching these traders, and they see this market just rocketing up, and they're like, "Is there news? Is there news?" You bunch of lemmings. You'll learn one day. Yeah, it's just hilarious. All right, here we go. So what? This is a big leg up, man. So 864 from, yeah, that was just a quick 40-point move. Gapped up, went red, came back up, closed green. Boom, 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 and off to the races, man. Amazing, amazing. Yeah, I'm telling you, all-time highs are on their way. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. Even the Treasury Secretary said so. Like, be on the lookout for good news. I mean, and everybody's like, oh, insider trading, shady stuff. It's like, Trump told you to buy. It's like, he's not hiding stuff from you. Like, the theme of his presidency is transparency. I'm like, what the heck, people? And it just makes me kind of upset because, dude, they're just like letting politics blind them from making a lot of money. I should have just held. But again, I'm not going to regret it. We got plenty of time tonight. This market needs to stabilize a little bit, but man, we just like came strong out of the gate here. All right, so it's coming down off the previous high of day. That's good. Some people talking out there. All right, somebody's arguing, talking on the phone. Okay, we're seeing a good wake up here. All right, that dude walking in front of my house. I got the garage door open. Some dude talking to some other guy, talking about catching a fade. Looks like he's upset with somebody. Okay, anyway. back to the business at hand. First red candle. After 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's been 25 minutes. This is the first red candle in 30 minutes. So this might be the pullback we're looking for. Hopefully. I need to see more relief, man. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Okay. All right, we're taking it out. All right. I don't see any breaker orders, breaker blocks. Not at the top of the order book at least. All right, good. All right, giving us some much needed relief here. So let's look at the 1 minute real fast. Still kind of in overbought territory. But is it just going to keep bouncing off the top of the VWAP? That's the question. Do not know. I do not know. Oh, we got a post by Donald Trump on True Social. He says, "I received a call today from Ursula von der Leyen, President of the European Commission, requesting an extension on the June 1st deadline on the 50% tariff with respect to trade and the European Union. I agreed to the extension July 9th, 2025. It was my privilege to do so. The Commission President said that talks will begin rapidly. Thank you for your attention to this matter." Okay. All right. Well, thank you for sharing that. All right. That's why I like being in these little trader groups, you know. They're always willing to share the news and the updates. But I guess that's, you know, that momentum there. That would explain the momentum. I had already anticipated going up, but man, not that fast. That was fast. Hopefully, excitement wears off a little bit and old market maker can stabilize us just a bit. Let's see. Does that come up? No. All right. See where we are at on the 1 minute. Still pretty high. Still pretty high. Okay. So you got a block of 10 orders sitting here at 58.69.25. Defending the previous high day. This may just come right back down. We may be at the top of this channel here. Go back to the plod. Don't know. Still have to see how it plays out. But yeah, this little pullback is just dying out. We might be ready to go back up here. Even though we're like way overbought still on the RSI. I don't know. But the momentum is to the downside right now. Purple under the gold. Want to follow the purple line wherever it's going. So we just need to break this VWAP here. The one standard deviation to the top. Our target would be down here. You know what? I think it's got room to go. Things are kind of stabilizing here. I'm going to go ahead and take one, and I'll be ready to sell another one should the time come. I may just go ahead and break through. And it's reversing on us. Come on. Come on down. Ah, I'm not feeling good about it, honestly. We'll take it. As long as it's a green, it's green. It's green, it's green, it's green. Nobody went broke taking profit, right? I just wanted to see a little bit of a, on the 1 minute. Let's see what it looks like on the 1 minute. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, we could bounce up a little bit. If I see it bounce above, we just go ahead and go back in. See what the Dom is showing. Top of the order book. Ooh, that was taken out fast. No, it wasn't. I don't think it was even taken out. Yeah, I'm just expecting some consolidation here. That's how it usually goes. Up, consolidate, up, consolidate. Okay. 5 minutes looking a little better. Come on down. Come on down. I'd rather buy than sell right now. I'm going to change this out. We're going to put a bull up there. Let's say it's a bull night. Going on up to the east side. Finally got a piece of the pie. All right. I just got that sell order because I was expecting maybe a fast move down, but it didn't happen. Did not happen. I don't think the sellers have kicked in yet if they're out there today. See, it's just I don't know. It's just weird. But you notice how the president he times these news releases of these tweets too. Let's see when did he put that out? I don't know. I don't know when he put that out. Doesn't really matter. People always have to try to connect these moves with something. But really, I think it's just the market maker playing people, honestly. And you saw how it went red first, and everybody's like, oh yeah, we're going down, down, down. And then they all got stopped out. I mean, that's how it goes. Got a lot of liquidity from sellers there. Because I do believe, like, anywhere under the all time high right now. See, I was thinking we need to go lower, but no. I think the market maker brought it down as low as it's going to go. 750 area, right? And now they're just buying from here. And all these little consolidations and pullbacks, that's just market maker buying. Buying on the way down until a certain point, and then they initiate the buy at the bottom point too. They buy from shorters up top, and they will um, buy from sellers at the bottom, and initiate that rocket up. Because what I anticipate is now, see, before it was just big candles down, right? And steady climbs up. Now we're going to see rockets up, steady climb down. Rockets up, steady climb down. Bull flag after bull flag after bull flag. And this looks like a little bull flag forming here now. I just need to see it hit the VWAP down here. Hopefully on speed and some volume. But yeah, the buyers are definitely out in force right now. Or should I say, the buy orders. I don't know how many buyers there necessarily are. It doesn't really matter. It all depends on if there's one buyer with all the money making all the orders, then it's going to go up. It may have the illusion of a lot of buyers, but it's not really that many. Yeah. Retail can try to fight. And you know what? Sometimes retail does win. Take GameStop as an example. But that's just one stock, you know. But over the whole S&P 500, I don't think retail will ever win. Because we're always divided. We're never in unity. It's always like 50-50, 60-40, whatever. The ones with the big money, the big institutions like JP Morgan and Chase and yada yada, Goldman Sachs, whatever, Berkshire Hathaway, they're the ones that have the final say. Like, okay, it's going up, going down. And trust me, they can get on the same page because you don't think these guys talk to each other? They do. They know what's up. They know the game plan. Now, they won't always be on the same page, you know, particularly concerning macroeconomics that are even above them and certain things that they don't understand. And they'll be divided sometimes, and you'll see that. But I think right now, they're just getting set up for this long bull run that we're about to enter into the rest of the year and probably throughout Donald Trump's presidency, honestly. Pending some black swan event like, you know, World War III, but even during World Wars and crazy stuff, market still goes up. It's been proven. So you never know. As I said, I don't think the news determines the direction of the movement. It just determines how fast we get there. Oh boy, we got to that previous high of day pretty quickly. Pretty quickly. But we're just waiting. We're just waiting. I need to see. It'll probably pop up a little bit. This is losing momentum on these three candles. But I need to see this just come down just a little bit, man. This is just too extreme. I don't know. I could just be hesitating. I don't think so, though. We're going to wait a little bit. This little red candle's growing. And you see here, there are no stops to be found. What does that tell you? This big institution, whoever bought this, they're not going to have a stop. They're going to have a hedged bet. So they're entering into long positions, but they probably already have their shorts in already. So they're probably already hedged to the downside. So no worries. Now, you're not going to see any quick movement down. It's just small, smooth movements, right? Until, I don't know, we may bounce a little bit here and there. I don't even know if we're going to see the bottom band of the VWAP tonight. We may just go down to the POC and then just boop, right back up. Rocket back up, consolidate. Little smooth movement down to the previous high day, and then boop, right back up. Oh, man. It's tough waiting, though. It really is. I'm going to go ahead and buy two because I'm pretty confident in this move up. Could stand to make a good chunk here. We just need to get some relief. Just need to get some relief. That's all. Looks like we could be bouncing here in a second. Back to the top of the VWAP. Yeah, we may see some fast movement down now. Some like short-term day traders probably going long now, off the 1 minute at least. But see, with the 1 minute, those pullbacks could just be within the candle bodies themselves. So you forming that wick. That could be it. Unless you have some down here. Okay, there we go. Some got stopped out there. And if there's some stops down here, then we could actually break through, get to the bottom band of the VWAP, which would be awesome. Then I'll definitely go in for two. But I think this is done. We'll see. We'll see if it comes back down. Hmm. This is tough. I don't know. I don't know. We're going to wait just a little bit. So yeah, I'm looking for 6,000 at the end of the week, towards the end of the week, or the beginning of next week. Break this. That's what I'm looking for. Hopefully Trump doesn't threaten any more tariffs. I don't think he will, though. I don't think he will. I do believe that Trump does keep his eye on the stock market, you know. He doesn't want to look like a fool and give more ammunition to the liberals and stuff. So, but he probably see he understands better than anybody who doesn't, especially those on the left. He understands that look, we have all the leverage. You know, you say what you want about the oil dollar or whatever, but ultimately we have the leverage. They're going to come to the table. We're still the only game in town, really. Everybody wants a piece of Apple, a piece of Google, Tesla, Nvidia, you know, these companies, they still want a piece of it. Altria, big alcohol, big tobacco, industrial defense, complex, you know, Lockheed Martin. Every trader, every merchant man around the whole world still wants a piece of these companies. Don't try to convince me otherwise, because you know what? There's just no other companies like those companies in other parts of the world, like the U.S. companies, and for good reason. We're just blessed, man. You know what? Ever since World War II, we position ourselves. You know, whether you want to say we did it honestly or dishonestly, you know, it happened. We're basically the commerce center of the whole entire nation. And other countries have built up their economies off of us and basically being sustained by us because we have this magical thing called the IMF and the Federal Reserve. and and us Americans don't even have to pay tax. I mean, we could pay for it all down the road. We just keep pushing it down. And it's funny because as we devalue our currency through the printing of more money, our debt becomes cheaper. So yeah, okay, every American owes like $100,000, but you know what? Okay, whatever. In like 20 years, that $100,000 is probably going to only be worth like $50,000 in today's value. It's just a funny, magical pixie dust system, you know. But what really counts is our assets and our resources here. We have vast amounts. And we have such technology and such technological advances here because of the freedom that we have that yeah, nobody can compete. Nobody can compete right now. Everybody wants to, hop on the China bandwagon and Russia and stuff, but really they're mistaken, folks. I don't think we're done with this little pullback here. We got to pull back a little further. But who knows? This could just be the initial pump, and now we just go down for the rest of the day. Could be. But man, look at us. We're just still hanging out up here. Still hanging out. I'm not going to touch this right now. Either way. All right, so what I'm going to do, in case we get a breakout to the upside, I'm going to go ahead and put a buy stop here. Because if it does go up, I mean, we're still pretty high on the RSI, but I mean, from here to here, we could get a significant scalp if we catch the momentum. So I'm still looking for this pullback to either here or the previous POC or the bottom band of the VWAP before I buy market. But we'll just keep it there for now and see if we get filled. All right, so I'm looking at this. We've been in a tight consolidation range so far. We formed a new POC. I'm not entirely sure it's even going to hit the VWAP right now. So I'm thinking about just going in for one market price. Yeah, we'll just do that. And we'll just DCA in if it hits these. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and add if it gets down to the VWAP. But seeing seeing a lot of support here, and we've been trying to bust through. I think if it does go, it's going to go quick, right through the high of day. But it'll also go down pretty quick too, to either here or here, I believe, and we'll find support around here somewhere. But we'll see how she goes. All right, so I'm thinking about adding another contract here. Just not sure. It's it's pretty shaky right now. I mean, super low volume right here on this candle. It's gonna pop some way. I think I'm gonna yellow this. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get in. I'm in for another one. All right, I just went ahead and closed that. Yeah, I took the profit. Somebody's calling me. I'll answer them here in a second. Yeah, so I just went ahead and took that $262. Whatever. We take our wins. All right, we just had a tornado touchdown. That's pretty interesting. My friend was calling me to let me know. All right, folks, I'm back in for one. and we'll just do the whole DCA thing. Still expecting a little bit of a pullback, but I don't know. We'll see. Anything can happen right now. Got a tornado threatening us. Trading. This is awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and add another because I think this is going. I'm just gonna hold these two contracts. Yeah, so I decided to get out of my trade. It's just too shaky right now. I think I'll be in pain if I just hold on to this any longer. Shoot. If I was a contrarian, I'd probably be going short right here. I just might do it. Nah. It's way too risky here. All right, so we're just gonna see if this bull flag holds. If it breaks, then yeah, that's it. We may. I don't know where it's. It's either here at the VWAP. This will be my buy range right here. Actually, probably right here, 5846 to 5854 in that range. But as of right now, it looks like it might be holding up. But we've been on the bottom end of this bull flag, so there's no telling. Looks like it wants to break. Yeah, there we are. So I'm going to go ahead and enter in one long at this point, and then DCA until we hit the bottom. Well, just wait for the next entry. So playing on two contracts. Then order book. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. We are marked safe from the tornadoes for now. So that was crazy. We had a couple of tornadoes around here. All right, so I was thinking it might just go back to the center line of the VWAP, but I am not so sure now. We got the RSI kind of flipped up. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy one, and we'll see if we're in pain a little bit, but that's okay. We got another one. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do for this breakout. I'm gonna go ahead and put another buy limit right here, buy stop, and if it just breaks on through, we'll have two contracts going. All right, so my buy stop is still there. So I'm thinking if it breaks, it's going. It's gonna go big and fast. Look at all that volume that came in, right? I mean, yeah, half maybe half sellers. Well, no, a little less than half sellers, really. But really, the buying pressure is still there. This bull flag's still holding up. We consolidated at the bottom. Now we consolidated at the top. This could be a liquidity sweep just to drop us down to either here or here, but I don't know. My money is on the long side, so we'll see. We'll see. Either either I get filled and we go, or I DCA in and we average out for the pullback. Since there's such low volume on the Asian session, all of it came in at the beginning, so it could have a pullback and then another leg up. It just doesn't play out exactly like when there's normal volume on the market. So we're just crossing our fingers and just waiting. Oh yeah, so I placed a stop at the VWAP because I had to go eat real fast. Luckily, I didn't get stopped out. So my stop is really just YOLO, man. We're either gonna blow this account or we're gonna win. But it may dip, but I expect it to go back up. I don't expect it to just drop through the floor all the way down. That's unexpected, but we will see. Alrighty, so here's what I think has been happening, right? As I told you, rip up, staircase down. I think there's so much buying pressure out there right now that this is, I don't know, I was thinking bull flag and we're going to rip up again. But I think what this is just, staircase down, but not really down because there's just so much buying pressure. That's what I'm thinking right now. If I'm wrong, this thing is just going to drop probably right back down here. I mean, or right down to here. And I'll be in pain for a little while. And I might just blow this account tonight. Who knows? Uh, but yeah, as long as it just keeps holding up, I'm just going to go ahead and stay in this. I might just go ahead and DCA in at a lower point. I'm not really sure. Either here or the VWAP. Might just go ahead and add 2 more contracts. I could trade up to 6. So we'll see what we do. We shall see. But I really am expecting us to just blast off here. Not to the moon necessarily, just a different level. Next level would be like up here, so in this range. I'm going to go ahead and draw this off real quick. This is where we need a break. Just right here. Oop. Now we want a line. There we are. So, I don't... Okay, right there. Put that right there. And then after that, it's just, yeah, off to the races, really. Well, maybe not. It's probably another significant level right here. So just drawing in some more lines just to mark off our levels better. But yeah, we're just going to ride this out, see what happens. Looks like it might be breaking down. But then again, I don't know. It's just consolidating in a tight channel. It's been consolidating in a tight channel for a little while. So RSI has come on down on the 5 minute. 1 minute is very low. 10 minute, still a little higher on the 10 minute. So Mm, I don't know. It's tough. Yeah, on the, and then you get to like the 1 hour is still up there. 4 hours still kind of low, but it's picking up. So I don't know. We're just gonna have to hang tight. Might be in for a long night. Might be in this trade all night long. I don't know. Because if it does go down, it might just consolidate again before going back up. Yeah, boy, was I wrong on my initial prediction. I didn't expect us to consolidate so long. But let's see here. Head and shoulders pattern, maybe? Within the bull flag, you know? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not really sure. We're going to have to see. But I'm definitely not going to be going into the London session. London session opens, but I don't have to worry about that, I don't think. Let's see, when does the London session open up? London open Eastern time, 3 a.m. Oh, yeah, we're good. 3 a.m. Eastern time, so that's 1 o'clock Mountain time. Nah, I'll be done way before then. But yeah, I mean, we've been in here for a couple of hours, like 2.5 hours, and after that initial pump in the beginning, nothing has happened. Just sideways movement the whole time. But still bullish. I mean, still bullish. So I'm not giving up hope. It's just, man, it's taking forever. Yeah, I'm ready to go ahead and enter in again. Put two more in. If we should drop to the VWAP, I think that's a sensible entry point. But it might just break through on speed if it goes down. Not sure. This is going to be key right here. We'll see. Let's see. We had this. Let's look at the volume. What's going on here? So high volume on the green. Had a wick. Probably half and half there. But we had an uptick in volume on this green candle. Low volume on the way down. So I think this will hold up. I don't think we're in that much danger just yet. But as I said, overall, I do expect another leg up here. At least. I would be surprised if it doesn't go another leg up. But we'll see. We're still hanging on. All right, folks. This is pivotal right here. I mean, I want to take this, but I don't at the same time. It's just this thing has been building for so long. I've been holding this trade for so long. Let's see. Let's see where we came in at. Yeah, way back here, 1835. So that's like a whole hour since I added to my position back here. And man, it looks like it wants to just go. Once it goes, it's going. Because I know a lot of bears are short right here. All right. Looks like we got some hope. It's just, man, I just don't want to get out of this trade early because I know there's a lot of potential here. So we'll see. All right. Okay, folks, I had to get out there. It's just too much, man. It's like we're right here. I don't know if it's going to break or not. We're really high on the RSI. All right, folks. I think I'm going to go ahead and short one. I think, yeah. So I'm talking to another trader, and he's in short pretty big. And he's targeting 5868, just around there. And I think that's reasonable from here. I mean, we are poking above the previous high of day, so let's see how it works. Uh, I might lose on this one. Never copy trade, but hey, I think I'm looking at it. The RSI is way up here. We're overbought right now, so looking for a little pullback. We're gonna get cute. There. Yeah, I decided to get out that VWAP because I don't know if it's gonna break that VWAP just yet. I do expect it to break though, but I'm not so sure now. It's kind of like a 50-50 right now. So I don't like those probabilities. So I'm just gonna let it go for now because it might just break. It might just break to the upside. I don't know. Ugh, tough. But we'll just wait. We just need some more clarity on this. I mean, is it going to stay above the previous high of day, or are we just hanging out here to just go crash? I have no idea right now. The VWAP is just so far apart right now. Ugh, it's pretty insane. Okay, so seeing that wick, I'm gonna go back in for one. I think. We're just gonna see how this plays. Yeah, I'm going back in. Going back in for one. All right, so got stopped out there, but that's all right. We did establish a new high of day though, right here. I guess that's what I get for going counter trend. Should not listen to other traders. I really should just stick with my own game plan. Oh, Jeff. Poor kid got obliterated. Or dude, I don't know how old he is, but dang. Yeah, should definitely stick to my own game plan here. I mean, we're going up. This is a bullish trend. I mean, there's no arguing against it. Yeah, we are oversold, but how many times have we could go all the way up here to 80 in the 80s. You know what I mean? So we still got more room. I'm gonna wait for the next pullback and go long. That's my plan. Hopefully we can stay green here. Unless there's like some big reversal coming. I don't know. Let's see what it's looking like on the higher time frame. 4 hour, we're up in the middle now. 1 hour, we're pretty high on the 1 hour. So reversal may be coming. Hmm. This is interesting. You know what? If we break below this upper band of the VWAP, I might take some shorts down here to go to back to the POC. Yeah, I think we do need a significant pullback here, but we're gonna wait and see. Okay, okay. So since I did take another one short. I haven't learned my lesson, but we're very oversold on the overbought on the 1 hour. So yeah, we might have a pullback coming and a good one. Sometime we may be a little early. I don't know. I'm not sure, but yeah, I think this might be okay. All right, so we're gonna be targeting the previous high of day again. It may go further, but I think that'll be my target for now. There we go. We moved through on speed. A lot of people going long there. Yeah, I'm gonna get out. Want some of that back. All right, everybody. We had a good gain, but I can't break 1500 for today, which kind of sucks. So I'm just gonna go ahead and change back to the paper trading account and maybe make a trade or two there. But we're almost done, and I think I'm just gonna slam some longs on this paper trading account. So let's do it. We are at 102,247 right now, so let's see if we can catch a good swing up. We are above the previous high of day, so I'm just going to go long. Alrighty, here we go. It will. I mean, it's already above the previous high of day, so I don't see it's coming back down anytime soon. If we do, then it'll be the start of a downtrend. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're going higher a little bit. Maybe not. You know what? I'm getting out if it'll let me. All right, let's just see. Let's see if it pulls back. Previous high of day, we'll go back in for two more. Okay, folks. So we're gonna go ahead and go short. I mean, I don't know. We're just like pretty oversold here, so I'm gonna go short. See how this plays out. Just on one though. You're gonna go nuts. So I don't know why. It just seems like when I'm trading the Tradeovate account, each tick seems to be bigger for some reason. I have no idea. But anyway, looks like we got a little pull back down here, but I was expecting more on that. Hmm. Yeah, I think it's got more room to go. At least to the previous high of day. I think we're going to be retesting that at least. Probably breaking through and retesting down here. But we'll see. All right, I'm going to add one more contract here. Looking for resistance off of this level. All right, so I was going to go ahead and target the previous high of day or that VWAP, but it is 10 o'clock. I'm feeling pretty tired, and we'll just end it on a good note and end up a little higher than we were before. Man, we killed it today. Made a lot of trades and only lost one. So we did good. Yeah, we did good. And I guess we'll end it on a good note there. But alrighty. So after what I've seen gone down, after what I've seen tonight and the price action, to me it still looks like we're going up, and we're probably going to flow higher. I don't know where the other high of day is, you know, previous day, but I'm thinking we can at least reach 5,900 at open, and we're off to the races. That's my theory anyway. We might have a pullback at the beginning of Monday, but at the end of the week, I'm pretty sure we're going to be ending on a green candle here. So let's look at the 1 week, the weekly chart. We can delete that guy. We already got a bull around here somewhere, I believe, but maybe not. So yeah, shipping up to be green so far. Now, this was an inside candle right here. So what I'm thinking is probably the same amount of volume, and we're going to wind up overtaking this. And yeah, probably tomorrow or by the end of this session, we have a good chance to hit 5,900 again. But Tuesday, I would expect this candle to just keep moving, and we're probably going to be breaking into the 6,000s in the middle of the week. Maybe yeah, it's going to be tough slogging through here, but I think we probably took out most of the liquidity last time we were up there. You know, big dip, but I think yeah, we're on our way. Just got to break through here to all-time highs. That may, I don't know, may not happen this week. That would be a huge weekly candle. Unless we get some news and we build some momentum on this upward move here on like a trade deal of some kind, but that may not happen this week, and it'll take us into early June. So next week, I say don't be surprised if we're in the upper range of this supply zone. And we may consolidate for a little while, maybe 2 or 3 more weeks, and then at the end of June, we finally break through. Could happen sooner than that, because look at the size of this candle. What is that? Just another candle like that, and we're there. So we're very close. It's not impossible for us to be in all-time highs pretty soon. Anyway, it was a great night, and we'll make for a long video, so we'll spend a lot of tomorrow editing, and hopefully we'll have it uploaded. But this is A-Team Trading Strategies, and again, happy Memorial Day. This is A-Team Trading Strategies, signing off.